Hey everyone, welcome or welcome back if you've been here before. My name is Yemi and we're going to get right into your messages today. I've already meditated and prayed over this space, so let's jump right in. Please remember that everything is not going to resonate with you. Please take what's for you and boop, leave the rest, right? Let's see, what did I see? Pre-shuffle. Pre-shuffle, I saw cock blocking and I saw camel. So we can see if those come back out again. But I also noticed that both of those started with a C. So maybe a new person, maybe a past person. Name starts with a C. I also saw earlier today when I was driving on the radio, a newscaster, her name was Mimi. And that stuck out to me for whatever reason. And as she was going off of her segment, I look over to my right because I was sitting at a light, and there's like a car sitting there, at the light too. But on the back of their car, like on the side, those sticker things, like the name stickers, said Mimi. So maybe your name is Mimi. Maybe this person or a person significant to you, name is Mimi. Please excuse the lawnmower in the background. My lawn guy is here. So, alrighty, let's see. Also remember that these messages are fluid. Whenever you see this message is when it's meant for you, okay? Kind of quiet now. Clout hungry. Says anything, does anything, makes shit up, dramatic. Typical hater stuff, we know. Love triangle, clout hungry. Love triangle, third party, multiple lovers or choices. Okay. Dust it off. Fishing for comments. This brings me back over to the says anything, does anything, makes shit up and dramatic person. Whoever this person is also fishing for comments. Marrying for money again. Maybe that's a suggestion. With times, how they are now, never know. Uninterested. What's on the bottom? Ooh, thief, robbed, lost, theft, physical or emotional theft. Okay. Oh, so I never noticed on this thief card, this lady is smiling. I'm gonna cover it up. This lady is smiling at the guy that's leaning over, but I don't think she sees what's in his hand. What you use to steal. Pew pew. Happiness hater is under that. Same shit, different day. Looking you up. Okay. Y'all know. Y'all already know. You have people in your energy that are, seems like it's like what is it called? A smear campaign. It feels like someone is just doing the most when it comes to talking about you, like making up the worst case scenarios about you to anyone who would listen is what I'm hearing. Now my dog is gonna whine because she doesn't like the lawn guy being out in the back. You might hear her bark too. So. Clout hungry, fishing for comments. When I read the card fishing for comments, I always want to say fishing for compliments. Like a person who just needs that, what is it? What's the word? Needs that attention from other people. Like they do stuff to be seen. And I honestly feel like you're uninterested. You're not you're not worried about them making shit up. You're not worried about them saying or doing anything, because the people that matter to you are gonna know who you are. And those that don't. You know? Cake, festive, caution, slippery situation, birthday party, curvy butt, something delicious happening, reward, having your cake and eating it too. Okay. Having your cake and eating it too makes me think of this love triangle. Having multiple choices, multiple people in your energy, maybe not multiple, well, still multiple. Maybe being in a relationship and then having a little, a little side person over here. This could be someone in your energy, or this could be you. I feel like it's more so someone in your energy. So just be mindful of being put in third-party situations. When I think of that too, I also think of health. I also think of like just your energy, your body, all that stuff. If you're giving it to one person and they, slinging it everywhere, then you need to protect yourself. Is what I'm getting. My dog. Flowers, love, springtime, romance, couples, happy, vibrant, growth, union. I wanted to say reunion, watching things bloom and grow. So because I wanted to say reunion, I feel like this is a past person. I feel like this is a past person that may be coming back into your life. Told you. Goat, sure-footedness, desire, reverie, navigates hard places with ease, faith, creative energy, aspiration, tranquility. So yeah, you're not letting anyone or anything come between your peace, your love for yourself, your growth. So that's why I feel like you're uninterested in what they have going on. The smear campaign, you probably have either heard that you're being talked about or just sensed it. And I feel like you are just worried about creative endeavors is what I'm thinking, what I'm feeling. Creative endeavors, new job opportunities, bettering yourself. You are working on bettering yourself. And as usual, I feel like my collective just has haters just sitting in the wings ready to just hate. I also feel like the spying card is gonna come out, which it always does. Spying or looking you up. Codependency, needy, clingy, rescuer, helper/helped, fixer, chaser, runner dynamic, substance issues, addictions. Here's that addictions card again. This person looks like somebody I know. Every time I pull this card out, it looks like somebody I know. And it's funny because the card is red, like it has red hues, and that's this person's that I know's favorite color. So with this, I feel like it's bringing me back to the addictions, but I also feel like they want you to run after them or chase after them. Whether this is a past relationship or a past friendship, a family members you don't talk to anymore, they want you to come back. They want you to chase them, beg almost to be in their lives. Okay. Yeah, dirt, workaholic, come up for air, hidden element, digging, getting things started, hidden goals, reaching goals, keep going, what's coming next. Yeah, so they are actively kicking dirt on your name. Actively. It's like they don't get enough of it. They can't get enough. Okay. This says jam, stressed in life, caution, a new start in life, change direction, feeling stuck in a situation. Situation will not work out in future as planned. Look at the positive side of in a jam in a sticky situation. So I feel like, okay, I'm getting some. Okay, so I feel like this person, this love triangle, having their cake and eating it too person. This is a specific message. I feel like there is a person that is in a relationship with another person, obviously, in a relationship. But I feel like something is going to, okay, so hidden element over here. I feel like something is going to come out about them putting you in a third party situation. I feel like what you think is not what it's not. Look, I can't even get it out. Yeah, it's and then the card says situation will not work out in future as planned. Yeah, I don't think once you figure out that you're in a third party, I don't feel like you're gonna stick around for too long. And then it's gonna have this person stressed. Are they with you for your money? I'm also getting that storyline. So, okay, what I'm getting is they're in a public relationship with you, right? However, they have something else going on the side. But the relationship with you is not about love. It's not about partnership. It's about money. Which is sad. I had the cards turned over for some reason. On the bottom, it says party, celebration, food and drink, feed your body well. What did I say? Health. Health and abundance, feeding your soul, food for thought. Definitely health. This is definitely giving me take care of you, because who else is going to do it? I feel like people that do stuff like this to their partners, with the partner being like, don't know about it, I feel like that's selfish. And I feel like this is a very selfish person. Oh, look, this card was upside down. Makeup jar, inner beauty, not seeing how beautiful life is. Just look below the gray. Beautiful days will return soon. Short-lived depression. Maybe this person is kind of feeling guilty about having you in this third party situation. And maybe that is why they're experiencing some bouts of depression. The card that was already flipped over in the deck. Nail. Building, not solid. Needs securing. Build over. Painful but truthful. Communication. Nail in the coffin. Hitting the nail on the head. Put a pin in it for later. New beginning needed. Flawed situation. Tower moment. Yeah, so I feel like this person, when whoever I'm speaking to, whoever's story this is, I feel like when you find this out, I'm getting a child also. I'm not sure why. Okay, so I said before on another one of my videos that I am an intuitive. So I feel things. I just kind of know things. I also have this amazing ability to remember things with the sounds and the smells, especially smells. My kids say I have a nose like a bloodhound, right? And so when I look back at this love triangle and this not solid, needs securing, painful but truthful, when I said painful but truthful, I smelled a baby. And You know, if you're looking at this and you're a mom or you're a parent, you know what that new baby smells like. They smell like that for a good little minute. So maybe a child is involved in this love triangle. It says flawed situation. Police, helpful person, give assistance, hiding, be on the lookout, things coming to light. Rules, you should ask for help from someone in authority, structure. Yeah, I feel like you're about to find out that possibly the child's not yours. Ugh, woof. Yeah, that's a lot going on. That is a lot going on. Blue. Depression, sadness, water, intuition, open spaces, inspiration. I feel like something is off in the situation. I feel like you feel like this person is doing something shady behind your back. And whoever I'm talking to specifically, you may already have an inkling that the child that I smelled is not yours. And this may put you in a state of depression or like severe sadness, but things get better, I feel. Yeah, and this person also has a mask on. So I feel like this person in a relationship with the third party, they got a lot going on. They got a lot of skeletons. They have a lot of skeletons. Look at the person. Skeletons in their closet. Whole bunch of them. On the bottom of the deck is book. Facts come to light. Okay? I can't make it up, guys. Reaching for the details, read a good book, learning, getting needed information. Facts coming to light. Under that is shelter from the storm, safe place to rest, recovery, a place you feel in control, property, domain. So with this, excuse me, with this, I feel like you're gonna need a lot of recovery time to kind of mend your heart, mend your spirit, because that's a lot to find out. What's under that? Because I'm nosy. Alligator, stealth, swift, take a big bite out of life, good fortune, dynamic, primal instincts, ancient wisdom, move quietly but strike with grace. This gives me stealth. Don't come up here with that noise, guy. This very much gives me shady business. Shady, shady business. I didn't realize how much channeling for other people and like putting it out there, how much it takes out of me. Because since I've been doing readings and recording them and going live on TikTok, same name, go follow me. I just feel even more tired than I already feel. Like exhausted. And I feel like it's because I'm channeling other people's messages and putting it out. Like I usually feel people's everything. Like if I go into a store, I can feel everybody's everything. That's specifically why I don't really do crowds. I save my crowd stuff for my kids' soccer meets and stuff. But when I go into a store, especially like Walmart, people are shopping, they're stressed out, kids hollering. Like I can just feel all of that. I'm not sure where I was going with that. But the runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego. Now when I was doing the pre-shuffle earlier on camera, when I looked down at the what's the tea cards, I did see the ego card. And I feel like this goes back to these clout hungry people. It's all about their ego. Whatever you did, I'm not really saying whatever you did, whatever they feel like you did, is really based on their ego. I don't feel like it has any merit. I feel like it's made up. It's like a made up beef. Coming to light. Be on the lookout. Things coming to light. Oof. Excuse me. Oh, nope. It popped back in the deck. One more. Every time I say one more, I feel like I get like half the cards shuffled. Wedding rings. Union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. Okay, this goes back to the love card up here. I feel like new love is coming in. But remember, when I was reading the card says union, but I said reunion. So maybe it is not a new love. Maybe it is a past love with a new mindset. But y'all gonna be getting married. Y'all gonna be getting married. Like, union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. And I get that you guys are just going to be like two peas in a pod. You like the same food, you like the same activities, you like the same. That's what I'm getting. Like, you guys are the mirror of the other person. I'm also getting with wedding rings. Maybe this person or persons in this love triangle is already married. Maybe this person is not only marrying you for money, but they want to be married to you so you can help take care of this child that I smelled. That's so loud. I got a mic, was it yesterday? And I don't know how to work it. I have to like get a tutorial on how to work the thing because it is not cooperating. What did I say earlier? I said that more than likely a stalking, spying, looking people up, looking you up card is going to come out, right? Sunglasses. Watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. I feel like this or these clout hungry people that's over here with the smear campaign are just like watching you. I feel like I heard to get some pointers or get some tips, but I don't, maybe they need to, but I feel like they just want to see you not succeed, to be sad, to be unhappy, to be alone, to be broke. The butterfly. Relationship evolving to the next phase. Healing the inner child growth. Okay, that's this. Relationship evolving. You can't get, can you get more evolved than wedding rings? And then it says growth on the love card. And it also says that on butterfly and healing the inner child. I feel like this person, this connection is going to heal a lot of childhood wounds that you may have. I'm hearing not just childhood, but like life wounds. Dust it off. Also on the goat card, it says desire. And I feel like maybe you have never felt desired outside of the physical. And I feel like this new person is going to desire more than the physical. They want to know what's in your brain, what's in your heart. They want to know all of that. Their desire is to learn you so they can know exactly how you need to be loved. My eye is itching. Seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third party interference. Third party. Third party. Girl with the snake, empath and narcissist, being charmed or used, enable boundaries. I feel like this goes for these clout hungry people. I feel like because you set some boundaries, they felt like you were acting different. And I don't feel like it was you acting different. I feel like you were protecting yourself. You were setting boundaries because boundaries are needed, especially when people just be running amok. And once you set those boundaries and you started to take care of you, you started to look different to them. And they didn't like that. And so now they're telling anyone who listens how crappy of a family member you are, how crappy of a past partner you are, how crappy of a friend you are. They have a lot to say. What's on the bottom? Photograph. Looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, make new memories. And this is also too, looking at your photos. So even if this is, remember I said new love, but with a new past love with a new mindset, because they're looking at pictures of you, old pictures of you, right? But I also feel like when you guys reunite, reconnect, I feel like you guys are going to be making a lot of new memories, a lot of new adventures, good stuff. Under that, the snake, competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. I can't make it up, guys. I can't make it up. This third party is real life. And then under the snake is the sword and rose, clarity and truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, power. And with that, I feel like it is telling you that some kind of clarity or some kind of truth. I heard the fog is going to be lifted. Under that, I have not enough, frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego, issues, and jealousy. Maybe this person that put you in a love triangle or third party situation is frustrated in the relationship, which is not an excuse. And maybe this newer person or person, that other person, gives them the confidence that you might not anymore. Maybe the relationship that you guys have has changed in their eyes. And so the way for them to, justify that is to put you in a love triangle or to cheat, ultimately. And cheating is not always physical, right? Cheating can also be emotional. I feel like a lot of people cheat emotionally before they cheat physically. I was about to say especially women, but I think it's pretty true for men too. Possibly, maybe I'm not a man. But I think as humans, I feel like, yeah. What else? I also feel like they almost want you to compete for their love, even though they're in a relationship with you. I feel like they are pitting you against the other person, or like not pitting against, but like comparing. Like, oh, well, this person does this, so you know my boyfriend or girlfriend should do that too. Whole time you don't even know that you being compared to somebody else. I'm trying to keep it under 55 minutes because that 55-minute video the other day took like 4 hours to upload from my phone. All right, what we got? Listen, guys, I can't make it up. Liar. Be careful of someone sneaky. And yes, I think these past people over here with the smear campaign, I also feel like they're liars, obviously lying on your name, throwing dirt on you. But I feel very strongly that it is this person that has put you in a third party situation. Just lying. Love spell. You have been witched. And I feel like they think that you are not going to figure it out, or that they are not going to get found out because you're too in love. You're too invested. Now y'all have a baby, according to what they're saying. You ain't going nowhere, is how they feel. Ooh-wee. It's a lot of third-party interference cards out here. It's like 4. Yeah, 4 cards out here for third-party interference. Commitment. Things are getting serious. Is that rings again? Listen, things are getting serious fast. Rings, commitment, love. I want to invite. Also, guys, please feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe. Also, hit that notification bell if you would like to know when I upload something new. Give it time. Everything in divine timing. Let things flow. And I feel like this is for this union, this reunion. I feel like everything happens when it's supposed to. Everything happens in divine timing. When God, when the universe, Mother Nature, whoever you subscribe to, whenever they say that it's time for you to have this, that is when it's going to happen. And I feel like that is sooner than you think. And I feel like the relationship, the friendship, the adventures, all that is going to start off out the gate. Intuition. The red flags you ignore now will come back to bite you later. I'm going to say it again. The red flags you ignore now come back to bite later. And I feel like you feel something is off in this relationship with this possible third party, possibly paternity stuff going on. Can't be maternity. Yeah. Third party all over the place. I think my lawn guy just got out of school. I think he has half days because he's a high school guy. And I think that's why he's over here now cutting his grass. I'm gonna take that. Oh, that's my background noise. So the Page of Wands in reverse came out. Cynical, low energy, pessimistic, boring. I think this is these past people that you have to set boundaries with. I feel like they were always low vibrational. I felt like they were always pessimistic, like glass half empty all the time. It's never half full for them. And I feel like you just had to get away from that. Two of Swords in reverse, indecision, overthinking, seeing the truth, inner turmoil. When this all comes to light, I feel like it's going to be very hurtful for someone. Very hurtful. It feels heavy. Four of Cups in reverse, lack of choices, feeling trapped, missed opportunity, reality check. And I feel like this is going to give you the reality check because those red flags is red flagging. But for whatever reason, you're ignoring them. Maybe you feel like you're trapped because you guys have a child. Maybe you feel like you're trapped because you guys are married. You're not never trapped. Goodness, all these reverse cards. The High Priestess in reverse, lack of center, lost inner voice, repressed feelings, secrets. Listen. Secrets. What was on the bottom of that deck? Five of Cups, disappointment, focus on failure, sadness, regret. Yes, if you don't pay attention to what your intuition is telling you, those red flags will come to bite. There's going to be a lot of regret, a lot of sadness if you don't pay attention. This little stick figure just crying. Disappointment. I'm at 38. All right, hold on. So what fell out is second chance, reconciliation, making amends, and opportunity. So I feel like with the second chance is the union/reunion that I said earlier. I feel like this person is coming back into your life, and I feel like it's a new person. It's a new... Okay, so I don't feel that they were ever a terrible person, right? I feel like you had some things to work out on your end, and I feel like they had some things to figure out on their end too. And I feel like you both have done the work, and now you guys can come back together and see if you mesh again. But it doesn't feel bad. It feels good. And this view is so pretty. I don't know if you guys can see this. But that is such a pretty view. Clarity, truth, intentions, honesty. Person in third party. You got to be honest with yourself. You know that this is not a situation that you should be in, right? Get out of that. Get out of that. Truth. Clarity. Find out a person's real intentions. Because, like I said, I don't feel like it's for love. I feel like it's out of convenience. That just came. I don't know. Gotta Where is the notification? I feel like it is out of convenience, this person being with you. Maybe also you being with them is out of convenience. But to have all these lies and deception, and for you to feel it or feel something is off, and you just stay there, is different. Distance, separation, space, blockage. I feel like you need to take some space from this. I mean, if you feel it, maybe take some time for yourself to just do your research. I'm about to close this reading. Elusive, dishonesty, deception, trickery. I can't make it up. What's under that? Because you know I'm nosy. Apology, forgiveness, return, sorry. Okay, and that's what they're going to be doing. They're going to be apologizing until they blue in the face. This is too much. This is too many lies, too much deception. That's a lot. Especially when you bring in little humans into it too. If that's your story, that's a lot. And also too, with apology, I get with this reunion of this past person, I feel like when they return, you both need to sit down and kind of hash out what happened. Maybe if it was you that ran away, you need to be like, my bad. I was going through some stuff and that I needed to work out, and I could have approached the situation better, right? And I feel like you guys can get past whatever that was. But baby, this right here, this love triangle, third party, heart fog, mixed signals, blocked emotions, messed up. This is a messed up situation. Chasing, pursuit, toxicity, resilience. You're going to need a lot of resilience to bounce back from this on the bottom. Chemistry, attraction, spark, passion. Y'all going to be some 4th of July fireworks over here in this reunion. Okay? Bluff, pretending, mask, exaggeration. Remember that skeleton mask with the third party person? Skeletons in the closet. Emotional storm, turmoil, unstable, affected. Conflict is under that. Clashing, differences, incompatibility. All right, I'm gonna get some time because baby. Okay. So, February. What a great month. February is what? Aquarius and Pisces, I want to say. Maybe you or your person that's coming towards you to reunite birthday is in February. February also has Valentine's Day if you celebrate that. Got a fly in here. They say flies are monitoring spirits. The fly is in here because my dog went out the sliding glass door and the door is open. Today, maybe you're going to find out all of this deception, dishonesty stuff. Maybe you're going to start to put the pieces together today. Or maybe you're going to find out the whole shebang today. Within the next few days, I feel like at least you're going to find out some truth. What's on the bottom? January. What's January? January is also Aquarius. What else is January? January brings New Year's. Maybe the wedding is going to be, in January, February. Because it's not too late for this reunion. It's not too late. All right. Recap. Haters over there kicking dirt on your name, stalking you, watching you. For someone that don't like you, they have a lot invested in what you're doing in your life. This other situation, this love triangle, deception, questionable paternity, cheating, other woman, other man, lying. It's a whole lot of going on right here. But it's telling you to use your intuition. You feel that something is not off. Something is not off. Ooh. You feel something is off. You feel like something is not right. I merged the two sentences. Gotcha. You feel it's, and it doesn't feel good. Look into it. New love, reunion coming your way. It feels good. And the rest of that nonsense, dust it off. Leave it where it's at. Let them wallow in their own misery, right? Okay, I'm not gonna change it up because I actually like doing the heal yourself cards at the end, but I am coming close to that 55 mark. What's the overall heal yourself energy that my collective needs to hear? Rejection. That is number 13. Use rejection to grow, expand, and build yourself. So when things don't work out, they say that is protection from whatever. So maybe these family members, past friends, past partners who are, outside with the banners talking crap about you, maybe they are not in your life for a reason. This person who is being deceptive, maybe they need to leave your life for you to get something better. Maybe the reunion that's coming towards you didn't work out the first time because you both had work to do. Okay. Feeling rejected can disconnect you from your heart and soul and immobilize you. Rather than buying into rejection, focus on how you can grow, learn, and improve from the experiences. If you are a writer and you sent your articles or a book to a publisher and they have rejected it, then try to hone your writing skills and then send your work out to several other publishers. Use that rejection as a motivating force to succeed. Action. Take a pen and paper. On one side of the paper, write down what you are afraid of, especially in terms of being rejected. On the other side, record how you can use rejection to succeed. Then take action with confidence that rejection can be your friend. All right, guys. That is all I have for you today. So I'm going to get up out of here. You can probably catch me on TikTok later. Same name, Yamaya S. With another reading. I'm going to go live over there. So hope to see you later.